a big fight feel here in the Nexus Center. Every shot by Minoru Suzuki is twice the shot of a normal man. Suzuki now with another strike to Skyros. This is only the 10th time the Japanese wrestling legend Minoru Suzuki has competed on New York grounds. And here tonight, he's fighting Mike Skyros in the biggest matchup of that man's life. One of the most sadistic human beings on planet Earth today, Minoru Suzuki. You don't poke a bear with a stick, and you damn sure don't get into a chop with Minoru Suzuki. Did you hear that?
Pretty, but it damn sure works.
Absolutely.
Now the ripcord into the Northern Lights, beautiful by Terry,
Nice
broken up by
forward.
McCoy. Well, Cody, we were talking before the show about how nice of a human being Trevor Terry is. But here's the thing, he's very nice, but does he have that edge to him to overcome somebody who's willing to break the rules and bend them like Matt McCoy? You know what? I think it's brilliant, of course. You could act all salty, but it's a fatal four-way matchup. There's no rules. Matt McCoy using the ropes for extra elevation to get more momentum down on his pin, making it harder for the man to get his shoulders up. Matt McCoy's your boy for a reason, and now he's the future rising star of ICW. I actually talked to Pat Sawyer before this matchup.
You did?
Yeah, and I asked Pat, I said, Pat, you're usually the powerhouse in your matches, the much bigger of the opponents.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like going toe-to-toe with a man who's not only at your height, but who is perhaps even bigger? He said he's not going to underestimate Jeremiah Richter by any means necessary. He understands the danger he's in, but he's going to give it all he's got. Normally for Jeremiah Richter, he's not somebody who needs his Edge of Hope brother to distract the referee for him to get a cheap shot, but he's never taken on somebody with the stature of Pat Sawyer. Wait a minute, look at this weasel Darren Crow just clanking on the neck of Pat Sawyer. That is cheap and that is ridiculous. Another strike there by Richter, but Sawyer not backing down. It takes a lot more to get one of these two men off their feet compared to the average human being, and Richter finally taken down with the clothesline. You know what it is. Ting Chi, Corey Jackson, and one half of the ICW Tag Champions, Adam Stone, making their presence felt here in Utica. Cody, remember when this place used to have a roof over it? Well, I wouldn't even consider us to be in a locker room with these fellas, simply because whenever they're in the locker room, nobody's near them. Nobody wants to go near them.
That's
it's like
true.
they have their own personal locker room. And remember, animosities between both these two teams at an all-time high. It was team best friends who took the tag titles away from the Edge of Hope. And not only are the Edge of Hope looking for vengeance, they're looking to take out Stone and Black and Yellow for good here tonight. Good grief. Jackson, with both men up, brings them both down at once. Edge of Hope playing really smart offense here. Having Ting Chi in their corner, close to them, making sure that he's far away from tagging in the fresh man. Let's talk about how big of a night this is for Edge of Hope. If they win tonight, they're automatically back in the tag team title picture, and their man, Jeremiah Richter, competing for the Northeast Championship later on. First of 3 championships on the line tonight. She is the inaugural ICW Women's World Champion, had an incredible reign at the top, left for a little bit, and then she came back from hiatus once again on top. She's now the champion, and she's on a roll. Ava just walked into Christina's house and just disrespected her in her living room. Well, Ava is a woman who's had success in TNA, AEW, and MLW, so she knows she's damn good. She doesn't need the approval of all these people in the audience here tonight. And this is where I have an issue with Ava. She should be getting back on the horse. She shouldn't be sitting here in disbelief. She should be taking the fight to Christina to make sure she gets the 3 on the next pin attempt. Before these two lock up, let's address the elephant in the room. This was the matchup that wasn't advertised. It was supposed to be Jay Freddy versus Steve Maclin.
That's right.
Freddie backing out last minute. Incoming.
Backing out, my goodness.
Johl. I'll say he's backing out. Listen, Steve Maclin, a former TNA World Champion. A very highly acclaimed competitor.
Yeah.
If I was Freddie, I'd run and really had no shame about it. And once again, slowing down the pace of this matchup, not letting Jora take to the skies, keeping him locked down in a submission, wearing him down. Very smart offense here by Steve Maclin. The Mount Rushmore of ICW. Sebastian Braun counts as 2 people here right now live in the Utica Nexus Center. This is what Hot Stuff Enterprises is all about, baby. I mean, you can look, but you can't touch.
And their opponents.
Let's clear the air here for a second for
Okay.
our viewers who haven't seen the product yet. We know Garrett Holiday could wrestle, former world champion. We know Shane Stetzik could wrestle, former Northeast champion. We know his father could wrestle, former tag champion with him. But we've never,
First tag champions
Yes.
in ICW history.
but we've never seen Father Derek tussle before.
Shane Stetson. Father Derek out here trying to rally the crowd.
One-legged drop kick, Russian leg sweep combination. Brilliant maneuver by the first ever ICW tag champion. Oh yeah, this is for all the shenanigans. This is for all the hatred and all the awful words that have come spouting out of the mouth of Chip to Derek, but now Shane gets involved and takes Derek off the ropes. Oh. Chip going up high. He hasn't wrestled in a calendar year, and he's now perched on the top rope with Derek.
Gets crotched up on the top by Derek.
Saves the day for himself. Some great strategy here by Pat Sawyer, realizing that he couldn't lift up his opponent for the chokeslam. He's too big, so instead he chopped him down and hit him with claymore kicks one by one.
Obvious odds-on favorite for 1/3 of the commentary.
Realize, Justin, if Sebastian Braun wins the ICW heavyweight title here tonight.
When Sebastian Braun wins the ICW title, continue.
Joe's gonna
Oh
be
yeah!
insufferable.
Oh yeah! Come on, Braun! Come on into the cover!
Only two.
Oh my God, that was so close! Here we go. Sebastian Braun about to hit the most beautiful lariat in the history of professional wrestling. The discus lariat, and he's gonna win the world championship. Cover, Braun, cover. Stop looking so great and get to the cover already. Do it, Braun. Sebastian's gonna do it.